Yo, welcome. We're Fool's Crown. I'm Devin. He's
Tevin.
Yeah, we get to watch. We get to watch this.
The season finale of Wheel of Time. And y'all, it's not super good. I'm gonna be
it's fucking terrible. It sucks. It fucking the payoff is fucking. We watched this like 2 times already, and it sucked both times. Like
yeah.
Like they were so strong through the whole season, just to drop, just to.
Like honestly, the weakest part was freaking like just. I mean, it's been out for a while, so Rand and Moraine's like whole thing. I was like, oh my god, this is part of the episode.
Yeah, and this is what, and then the Aes Sedai doing the Harlem Shake. Like, what is life right now?
Yeah, it's like I wasn't punching the wall for a lot of the stuff they did, but. Right now, it's like me and the wall are like, combatants, because...
yeah, it's not great. But, we're watching it. I almost wasn't going to edit out a lot of this stuff, but I definitely am. Like, you're not going to see a lot of the episodes, because it's so fucking silly, man. Like,
yeah, we're just going to do the parts that we're probably going to really roast.
Yeah, for real. Like, this mostly might be a roast episode. And we're not haters. We actually like a lot of the episodes of this show. Like, episodes
I actually like
fucking tight.
People have been hating on this show actively to me, and I'm like, nah, dude, Wheel of Time has been solid, but this episode, I'm like, it deserves the hatred.
Yes, it really does. It sucks bad. It's just so not good.
Wait, won't it record us slow, too, if you turn it down on the thing?
No. We'll just hear it.
Okay.
You're coming with me. The 4 of you.
All I'm saying is Aes Sedai Harlem Shake.
Eldara always has and always will.
It's 2012 all over again.
Your power may not have been strong enough. We spent many years training with my sisters at the White Tower. The Dark Ones have begun to use the ways to move.
They also didn't do a really good job of like. I mean, they've got Padden Fane later on, but like.
One thing we cannot afford is for the dragon.
He wasn't here for most of the season.
For real, like
he was seen like the first 2 episodes, I think, generally because he was there for Beltane or whatever, and then
he was there for Beltane, not in episode. They go into the fucking.
Is that unusual?
They go into the rift or whatever, not the rift. They go into the ways, and he's seen there, and then he's seen in this episode.
What are you?
You are a king without a kingdom.
Akia was taken by the Night Shadow.
Yeah, with good old Coruscant.
Yep. Man, they just really did the dark skinned brothers like super bad in this one, because both Padden Fane and all what's his face,
yeah, the type of niggas you would avoid.
You really would. They're like, I mean, I know they didn't do that on purpose. They probably read for the parts super well, and you've gone through a process, but at the same time, damn, they chose extremely dark niggas to be the bad guy, like the legitimately orgy of evidence bad guys.
I mean, I like what they did with Luce Theron. I like how ethnic they made him. He's definitely a very ethnically ambiguous man, and I do not know. I've been meaning to research who this Aes Sedai is, because I don't know if they just created her for the series or if she's like a very important character. But I'm definitely planning to look into it, and I plan to do an episode of introducing the characters that they confirmed before season 2 comes out. So watch out, and I'm definitely gonna have her if she's in it, if she's important. If not, rip.
Yeah?
Speaking of that.
I always wonder what goes into creating a language for a fantasy series. I mean, I think the closest explanation I've seen is that game Jade Empire. They kind of had a whole directors this is how they did it for it, because I sat there one summer and watched the whole thing because I beat the game.
Speaking of Dothraki, the dude who made Dothraki for the TV show actually made a book about making fantasy languages.
Really?
Yeah, really. I almost forgot until he brought it up right now. I think I was watching TV and they were talking about it. Watching YouTube. I watch a lot of stuff. The Emerald Sea from 3,000 years ago. Well, it's 300 years ago. Time.
See, this part wasn't that bad, but it's there's a clear. It's y'all partway through the episode, the clear tonal shift, and you'll see it on my face because I'll just play games.
I'm just disappointed in the changes they made. I wasn't expecting to change so much. Oh yeah, also pre-world or pre-breaking of the world was a utopian society.
You know, everyone had big brains and they rode around on their brains. They were so big.
Right? It was just like, yeah! That's how they got around. Their brains literally were their conveyance. God, I hope they don't bring this energy back from next season. I hope somebody somewhere told them it sucks. Somebody that they cared about. Somebody the writers cared about.
Told them Brandon Sanderson told them
this sucked ass.
And it was just like, look, dog, change it.
Yeah, right. Well, it seems like they're not listening to the nigga because, like, when they first fucking, like, he had some complaints for some of the direction the character went, and they clearly ignored him. So I'm hoping somebody they actually care about, like, says, hey, this shit sucked. Please don't ever do it again.
Yeah, they gotta have a lot of money. Like say it. At this point, it's like the artists and the writers could say no, but then they're like, well, this tested well.
Ooh, with who?
What? Come on, Devin.
Who?
They're testing it for the audiences that they think they'll watch it because they need to. Amazon needs to sell this to millions.
Amazon needs to just take 100% off that collapse.
Yeah, they need to sell their service, Devin. This is the service we're looking at right now.
I mean. Yeah, they do.
This ain't us though.
Yeah, we don't fucking watch this shit on Amazon. They already took enough of my money with their fucking orders.
God, why is it just literally the blood and sweat and tears of people are making so we get stuff tomorrow?
Like, they literally just like got dudes just straight running across the country.
Yeah, we don't mean driving, by the way, guys. We mean running on foot.
Yeah, for real. They're Forrest Gump our package to us, but it still gets you the next day.
Yay, we get to go and see Moraine and Rand just
oof. I still think that's pretty bad. See, this is another thing, because it wasn't Moraine who explained this. It was Lan in the books who fucking explained that and they had cooler stuff. They fought they saw like a fucking not a sandworm, but like an earthworm, like a huge earthworm, and like a bunch of other monsters and stuff.
Let's be real. If there was sand, it would be sandworm.
Yeah. Well, there was a giant like worm monster and a few other things, and Lan was explaining all the stuff, and Moraine just kind of went along being all mysterious.
Yes, I was gonna say stoic, be mysterious. Can they also just, I don't know, just change fucking,
where they're going. Only Moraine
change my boy Perrin here, like this.
Who die in the blight.
I just hate how moronic everyone got. Like, they suddenly, like, so I get it. This is the first time them experiencing any of this stuff. Cool. Why'd they suddenly get dumb? Everyone suddenly start acting stupid. Why, though?
Right?
Like, because, they're naive country bumpkins or whatever. Cool. Makes sense. They never saw the world outside of Two Rivers. But no, they're just fucking stupid. Fuck.
Yeah, no, it's just... God. Get to hear one of the best conversations between Moraine and Rand. Parts of it actually don't make sense. The only reason I say it doesn't make sense is because they argue each other in logic circles, and then this plot decides which one's right, and that to me doesn't make any sense. Mm-hmm. Like,
Half an hour, no more.
What are those?
The 7 Towers of Malkier.
Malkier. That's where Lancelot was born. It looks like it's been that way 1,000 years.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, the Dark Water.
3 years ago, it was.
Yeah, no. We'll talk about it after this. He's bringing up stuff that had nothing to do with this video.
Yeah, it's just weird though. Like when I hear darkness spreading.
Well, I mean, it's kind of just everywhere all the time.
God, darkness is just a certain level of awfulness.
I like how in Jack 2, Jack 2, how darkness is just like a substance.
It has a dark eco, yeah.
I definitely do that. Like, darkness isn't just like, light doesn't just manifest, so does darkness.
Oh yeah, I mean, it should be its own elemental alignment. Like, series that ignore that and are just like roll them together are just wrong and stop that.
Yeah.
But that's also another discussion we can have for another video because I have a lot to say about that kind of shit.
Yeah. Because I mean, they kind of do it in this series. The darkness, is part of the male power.
Very true.
Are you all right?
What if you just look at stop sign when she focuses on him, or when he focuses on her?
And I figure it just gets vaguer. Or no, I figure she just like give out the vibe like look, dog, I need you to chill. Stay with kids.
What she's facing now.
After the Dalek attack in the Two Rivers, when I followed you, it wasn't you who I tracked. It was her. She has a teller. I can show you how.
Meanwhile, we're just gonna flow around until shit starts happening.
For real. I mean,
Bring him back.
not like even figuratively. It's actually.
You're just gonna.
It's like, okay. Huh?
Wisdom never
Even though this episode was dumb, I commend him for actually giving substance to a relationship because, from what you described, the relationship just materialized from thin air in the the novel series.
There is a comic book.
Very true, but I didn't read it, so we're not talking about that.
Yeah, right? Hey, we could one day. People are interested in that kind of thing. Mm-hmm.
Alright, we could. They have apps for that. Photo viewer and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't marked blade. Where did you get that?
From my father.
Your father has been dead a long time, boy. Oh, you mean that shepherd in the Two Rivers? What's his name again? Tam Al-Thor, right? Oh, you really do think he's your father?
You never wondered why you were immediately taller than him as soon as you hit puberty? Like, only other friend that also hit puberty in the similar was Perrin.
Yeah, Perrin all been working the forge all his life.
Right. He didn't like.
But also, the inner conflict about him not being his father was kind of like, they kind of sped on that shit. Like, the last 2 episodes.
Like I said, this is one of those any percent
He
speedruns.
tell you
Like,
what those women never would about what it means to be the dragon.
Like, because throughout the book, they peppered in, like, the fact that he knew that, like, the fevered whisperings of Tam while he was, all fucked up after the Trog attack.
What?
It was sprinkled throughout the narrative because from Rand's POV, as he was chilling or they were going through their issues. But nope, 2 episodes of oh shit, I heard my dad say that stuff. I've been thinking about it this whole time. I heard it this whole time, and I fucking have been thinking about it, and that's why I was acting all fucking kind of angsty. But I don't fucking.
What did he say to you in the dream?
This is about you. You always have a plan within a plan.
That had been part of the first episode. I'd been like, fuck yeah, he's got shit on his mind. But no.
it was like super late.
Exactly.
This is a sangria. It was made.
Right after she punched me in the face.
Controlled,
Not a sex way, she beat my ass.
She was terrifying. And she took a liking to me. She said she wanted to help make me everything that she thought I could be. And I was having trouble telling her. And
She was just
came
like
to my room
WWE. She was just like
alone.
she would pick me up,
bounce me off walls and
And she
shit.
beat me with the one power.
and I was so broken. I
Flashes
literally,
of air and fire. And she wouldn't stop.
it's like I grabbed the one power,
Until the
like a
pain
baseball
was
bat,
so
and beat her over the head with it.
Yeah, right.
grabbed the palm
She
myself
merely
and
laughed and was like, "That's what you need to do
without
the whole
even
time." It's like,
thinking,
but
without
you
even
really need to beat the fuck out of me? Was that really necessary?
Yeah, it was.
I promise you.
It was like that was a part of it.
Yeah, right.
The power will be there.
Fucking damn it,
And
senpai.
when it comes to
Yeah, why? You could have just had a like no holds barred like training session, not just come to my room and like kiss me and then start punching me in the face. And
You could have had me run the obstacle course like a fucking Witcher. Nope.
you had to come and just look at me like, get up. I'm like, what?
You're gonna want to move.
Alright. I like men.
We need some more.
I just wish she'd been more episodes. Right? Because like, it's kind of hard to care about her.
You
like-
were one in the bar.
Like, being in like 2 episodes.
People see
Yeah, she's like one of the most
how
useful
they're-
powers. You know, see the fucking future, even if it's just a glimpse. It's
Like,
like,
one of 3 ways to see it.
Not how it works, I'm afraid.
if I would have seen what she saw, all the
All I know
niggas
is
just
that
like
everything I've ever seen-
hung up out of him. So I guess I would done what she took. I guess I'm taking the first caravan out of town.
For real. But yeah, I like Min. I just wish he'd been more episodes. That's all. Like, could use more of her. Because, like, it's, for people who aren't indoctrinated like I am, it's hard to care about her because she's really not around that long.
Yep.
What is it?
She makes the reasonable choice that everyone else should have made. She got out of town soon, way before the Trog showed up.
For real.
Even though they did the thing, those nightmare monsters. Yep. You're just a regular peasant. I would have been her best friend. I'm telling you, every time they're like, I would avoid future seers. I'm like, no, you befriend them, and then they're like, yeah, you're gonna get stabbed tomorrow. I'm like, really? Thank you. And
cool, I guess I'll wear armor then.
I guess I'll wear a padded halberd when I walk to the store.
Yeah, for real.
You show up, someone stabs you, and it just bounces off. They're like,
backhand.
Yeah, you're just like,
with the sword.
I told you the numbers were building.
So like a slice. Well, I didn't know I said backhand. It's a slice.
Yeah. But the logic still stands. Min was my best friend. She would have been.
Dude, and what happens to these dudes also kind of makes me mad. Like, bro, what the fuck?
I know, right?
Just what happens in this whole part just infuriates me. Like, why?
The way you explained it in the last episode, I was like, man, they're gonna be.
Nope. I thought this was gonna be lit. I thought I was gonna be able to keep everything because none of it was gonna be dumb. I might keep everything, or I might just keep the roast. I'm gonna like anything where we're silent is not interesting. Because it's boring. Like it goes from boring to being stupid.
Yeah, that's why I told y'all we've seen this episode before. That's why progressively it gets worse and worse.
Yeah, just so bad.
And these twins are also very weird.
I mean, they're gonna be very dead. Spoilers. Fucking who cares? That episode's been out for fucking months. They're gonna be very dead soon anyway, so like, it really doesn't even matter.
I know, right? They're like, we need to hold this place. Like, why though? We could have left with everyone else.
Yeah, right?
Min.
Nah, they just kept chasing.
Yeah, very true. But weren't they looking for this man?
Yeah.
He was already in the horrible area. Like, they could have just been like, alright, well, he chose two opportunities. He's gonna slay the Dark One and also take their teacher and run away.
This is it, isn't it? I know this place.
It's one of the many possibilities that
You said that whoever
that
goes with the
happened.
dragon to the Arctic world will die there.
Plus also the original in the Eye of the World book, Eye of the World was supposed to be the last clean source of male energy. It was like just like a pool or some shit, but it's like a bunch of energy. And you use that to defeat one of the Forsaken, and then after that, you tap into the dirty power and it makes his brain go. Oh.
Right. And this one,
In this one, he channels through the little fat man, and he kind of just Kamehameha waves, and he goes Ka Me Ha Me. Get fucked up.
See, what you described the book sounds way more interesting than what happened in this fucking episode.
Yeah, he's under the fucking flaming sword.
Yeah, but this one just like they better have more of that shit next season.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to see Magic Jesus here.
Yeah, they better not keep this energy, man. Like that's all I'm saying. Like next season, please come with a different energy, guys.
Oh yeah, 5.
Yeah, right. Or every one of these episodes of us talking about this shit is gonna be a roast.
God, like as if we did an episode of The Flash. My last episode I watched would have been a roast for sure.
Yeah, like because we love these shows, we love watching them. But boy, once you get on the goofy status, it's kind of hard to get off it.
God, really like
fucking just so fucking bad.
The gap cannot hold against that force. It simply cannot.
Is that a magical tubes tie? Temporarily?
End of your finger.
Yep.
Okay, so far we've just been using phallic references for the magic. I mean, it's like dudes half, male half, or male half, female half, fucking.
I still think what happened in the book would have been way better. Like for this whole last part, and one more actor to show up to be one of the Dark Ones, and then like, oh, the source is like a full.
I think even if they done change, I wish they didn't change it.
At least something different. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. That like we can take the system, like the guys go clean ones. We got 5,000. It's like yeah.
I hope they do the Battle of Falmouth thing. They introduced the Shan-Chan at the end of this episode. But I just hope they do it better. That's all I'm saying. Falmouth's like, they talked about Falmouth like 3 books later. Because it's fucked up. A bunch of stuff happened. Bunch of cool stuff, actually.
Women ready to burn the bridges when the time comes and light every torch in the city. There'll be no shadows to hide a fate.
So like 6 bitches.
See, that's why I was curious. If there's really that many women in the city, like, and it's so ubiquitous amongst women to be able to at least channel a little bit. Why was there only 6 of them?
Because reasons.
And Mina was like, I can channel, but I don't need this smoke.
No, Mina can't channel.
Oh, she can't?
No, she can't. The Aes Sedai have much interest in her.
Because you can see the future.
Yep, pretty much. They want to study her abilities.
Yeah, she
mostly just kind of just chills around the White Tower.
Yeah, she's like, I don't need the smoke, and left. Only reason I say that is because they spent long enough to look at her, and then she was like, I'm out. Because they could have said she left.
See, that's what I'm saying. I wish Mina had been in more episodes. Like, even if it was just a flash towards Valdara. Like, without having actually met anyone yet.
We have to get out of here.
To where? To Rand? We don't even know where he is.
They're going to close the gates and then we're trapped in here.
Let's go to the chicks. You have the chicks? I don't even remember.
What is it?
They are calling for all women who can channel to help defend the city.
I left the Two Rivers to bring the fortune home.
You were right. Matt left the story. You gonna come back later.
He saw how stupid this shit got and was like, I'm out.
I'm out, son. You read the script for this episode. I quit.
And I don't blame him.
They take with blood.
Oh, those are the twin dudes. Those 5,000.
Right. It's kind of like 300 except less.
It's like 300 except less.
It's like 10. At least.
It's 300, but like, it's like down by like at least 90%.
Yeah.
Harlem Shake one, bro.
For real.
I might like put the Harlem Shake, like the first ever Harlem Shake over this part. It's like part of the edit. See, every woman I can channel, it's like fucking 2 other chicks. The fuck?
I know, right? They're like,
Should
this town has at least,
Where
I
no
don't know,
one's but her
600 women. I'm gonna say modestly 600.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nah, they probably got a couple thousand.
Only 6 of them can channel. It's supposed to be that ubiquitous.
Only 5 of them can channel. 6 of them can count Moraine before she left. 5 of those bitches can channel. Then that's...
This is one of the 2 times I agree with Taryn, the way of belief. It's because they live in fantasy violence world where, like, you know, both the White Cloaks and the Fades just, they don't care
The
about
dogs like kicking your door down and like just brandishing axes and swords.
You're like, I'm a non-violent. And then just like stab, and you're like, whoa! Oh, they do violence to me, I can't stop them.
Yeah, right? I was like, oh, fuck! Get off me! Get off me! Ha! Ha!
Right?
Because if I'm going
Taryn
down...
also was underutilized in this episode as well because of what happened in the next part.
Yeah. But then that's by then everything is just fucking off.
Yeah, it's getting really close. Like they need this next part to happen. Where this
see this. He was like, it's like, nigga, I'll betray the woman I love to fucking the happy future. You know, like even though this is a fucking
ooh, it's a dream.
Yeah, it's a dream. Our little Bayesian baby. Our little beige baby. That'll never happen in our lifetime.
How long have we lived here?
Since we got back from
what?
the mine.
I don't understand my magic body.
What's wrong with you?
I thought you wanted
Magic
to
body.
No, this is where I want to
They
be.
have both their magic bodies.
Yep.
Are you alright?
Do you remember when we were little? We packed a bag and said we were running away.
Also, we're gonna get extra helping of British accents for Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was just you and me.
What she said is, I don't like foreigners, and that kind of like was the first time to the fact that I'm not from.
Yeah, she said, I don't like guys that look like you. It's like, what?
It's getting dark.
No, you could never marry my daughter.
Huh? Yeah, I don't like gingers. That's the best I can describe the people, his whole people.
Yeah, they are gingers, which is weird to me. No melanin, fucking form, but whatever. Everyone in the Two Rivers and just across their world is melanated enough.
Yeah, so far, yeah, they've definitely done a lot of changes. Like,
even Luke Stern is like super melanated.
Yeah, well, he was also a white dude, but of course.
Yeah, of course, but they changed. That's one of the few changes I liked about this fucking episode.
Yeah. Everything else though is me just punching the wall.
for this life.
Feel the fucking.
It's like, y'all, if you ever see something you don't like, if you watch this video, just punch, like I say, it's Trey from Boys in the Hood. He was punching, the wall after he got his interaction with the police. It will always be a thing because he was so distraught, and I'm distraught right now. I can't stop.
Yeah, right? I can't even. It sucks. So bad.
This is what the baby's God, the baby's face got me just now. It was like, I'm sorry, that was just.
See?
That's what convinced.
Or a version of what.
That's what would convince me that it was a dream. Because I would have been like, oh, the baby's face is disgusting. It's weird.
No one tells.
Yeah, because he's the most powerful male Chandler to be born in like fucking hundreds of years. He's even more powerful than all the fucking Forsaken. Like in the fucking Wheel of Time companion book, Rand's the top dog actually.
If you want.
Yeah, even the other guys are nothing compared to him. Like
pretty much, they'd have to link to be as strong as he is.
Yeah, and the guy's already pretty strong.
Yeah, for real. I figured they're gonna drop that explanation like one every because in the books.
I wonder what he'll choose.
So, like, in the book, they're saying, like, every one man is stronger than, like, 5 women or whatever. And I'm pretty clear they're gonna drop that because it's hella sexist.
Yeah.
We both know you can't escape this place without.
But wait, didn't they already say that? Because they took all of them to, like, to detain the false dragon?
I don't think they said it out loud.
I'm gonna look it up later, but
I don't think they actually broached the subject.
Because I remember, because they had to take him in because the male
maybe
channels
they
were
did.
dangerous.
Maybe they did.
The male channels were dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they said at the context, they were like, that's why we always have to enfeeble them or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they were just...
Nip the balls.
Yeah. So, and they said they needed to do that for a reason, but I don't know if they're specifically, male channels equal like 9 women or whatever, and it takes them, but it was shown through the episode, the fact that it took all the women to hold him down and then do the thing. In that one little area, one of them died from the whole, a few of them died from the whole situation. Cause I'm trying to remember these episodes, we lost them. So
it's been a while. This video's been a long time coming, but here it is.
Yeah. But I just remember the fact that literally it took like a woman, and now he's KO.
Fucking dead now, forever. Fuck up.
Whoa! I feel like drums.
Except I'm doing this.
And just shoots it outward.
Right.
I feel like they only have this many women in order to have that visual effect happen. Like, connect them like a star or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. One more chicken would look weird.
Yeah.
Alright. Going to win the so he hit me some fucking axes in the face.
Right.
And then don't get up.
Hopefully. That's but they also use going deep with like fades and like trogs and stuff, so and those guys are just weird.
They turn all the way up. Folks don't move and sliding out of shadows.
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah, this horrifying freeze frame, baby.
The time stop, baby.
Yeah.
Want that little girl so much. She simply is.
I'm still not down with the magical effects, whatever.
Yeah, they definitely did not fix like I thought they would.
Nope. Just everything forever now.
For real.
Now release everything. Everything inside you. Let the power flow through you like you're an open sieve. Don't fight it.
The man just unlocked his Sharingan.
Well, he's channeling.
They're gonna fire his laser.
He's channeling to do.
They are too.
Chains.
You're right.
To strengthen.
Like. Ka. May.
And do the Harlem Shake.
They really were not going to beat the Faith, like,
Nah, they weren't.
They got really cooked, like.
Oh yeah, also constipation face.
Oh yeah, I remember this part. He's like, oh, why does the light and the dark make me gotta tell?
Why didn't I use the bathroom before it came out here? I told Moraine, she just said shut up.
She said shut up. There's no bathrooms here. It's like go anywhere. And it's like
I couldn't do it because she's walking. The whole fucking time.
Con los terroristas.
like girl, stop.
Con los terroristas.
Damn it, I can hold it.
No one told me that was the ultimate laxative.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I want to make it so that you're not in it. Congratulations.
Remake the world in your image, boy.
Yeah, it's the same argument that Kagitashi used in fucking Platinum Man. Oh my god, I'm glad Platinum Man's over. But it's like got one more episode. And we can talk about that shit some more after this, but god, it was just as dumb as this. Like, honestly, to the point where I was like, I guess I did watch it, huh?
I'm still just waiting for the episode.
Yeah. Because like I said, this is, it's just...
Yeah, it's just so not good. Like this part. This wasn't a boss battle. This wasn't epic. This is him firing his laser after having some kind of like moral quandary over, should I just give over to the dark side? They said I could have my beige baby and my very attractive, indigenous woman. I love both those things. Sounds amazing, actually. Yeah, that's what I've always wanted with my life.
Right.
No destiny stuff.
What happened?
Did you really
I did.
Yeah, this makes me mad. Fucking hate
It's so
this part. It's
weird.
like so fucking stupid.
Like, why did they have this part, though? Like, did they really... I mean, Pan Thing could have got away with whatever he was looking for, right?
Did they really have to murder everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is the part I hope they have, like, yeah. This is the part I hope they have, like, some time skip where, like, an Aes Sedai comes out of nowhere, or Nynaeve comes upstairs.
They're getting their shit cooked, and they're...
See, Nynaeve comes up upstairs all pissed off and just fucking heals all of them. So what the fuck? See?
It's like, I should have never trusted you, nigga! And he just stabs him.
Yeah, right? And it's black on black violence, bro. It was black. What the fuck?
God.
All she hears is dubstep.
Like, wow. That's why it feels so good.
It's not 2012 anymore.
Right.
They're like, we're in the future.
And also, you knew they were safe because literally she was like, we're dead. And she heals them immediately. Like, damn.
What plot armor?
And you knew they were safe.
I can feel the whole world. That rain, wrath, and cuss, and stone and life.
It's like, the Harlem Shake hurts. It hurts so much. It's hurting my brain.
I mean, yes.
To be a woman is to be always
Hey.
alone.
Isn't this what she said before? Like, when she was pushed off the cliff
Feel your
and
brain.
then
Yeah.
Know that
she
we
could
all
wear a
stand
braid?
for you. So we all stand with you.
So there's no more leaders of, Valdara?
in the books, no, they survived. They lived. The fuck? What the fuck?
I knew it.
Can't knock these bumpkins.
Every time you came to town, I was like, this nigga is wrong. There's something off by his aura. No one to believe me.
Yeah, right.
I was just a blacksmith's son.
Yeah, right.
But he was literally like acting suspicious and wringing his hands.
Yeah, right. Well, you knew about the Tevin?
Yep.
You're Tevin. All five of you focal points for the wheel. Usually there's only one, maybe two in a generation. Five of you in one village.
Oh, you fucking man.
Which I was okay with that change. You know, like,
yeah, it's cool. It ain't nothing.
Not really. It's just like
I mean, the production
stuff.
company wanted to fuck a lot of people. The hearing and stuff. I mean, the cat's out the bag.
To bring you to him.
That was like heroin. Is what I need.
Also,
we need the dog.
This logic, I just feel like this is always a lot like the bad guy's justification, like evil stuff. Stabs him some more. It's like, why do you keep stabbing him though? This is part of it. So,
Wildness is bad from your boss, and you're not feeling too good about it. No,
yeah, right. Great. Yeah, you don't want me to stab him. You just stop stabbing me. Like, you don't want me to stab either. Stab him some more.
Yeah.
I'm not going back.
Yeah, you're gonna go fucking ape. You're gonna go banana shit out of the ape's ass. You have a man just kick you out the pilot through your brain space, like first person shooter, you know, punch in the back of the head.
See, that's what, like, since they revealed what Blue Star looks like, is he just gonna, like, show up as the wind and just start talking to him?
Probably.
And just...
That's probably how they're gonna do it. He's gonna start whispering to his ear.
Yeah,
even though it's in the book. Because you can't, you're gonna have to do something visually. Either that, where I hope they do it, is like when Rand's like, you know, in his like, you know, more even moments, or he's talking to someone, like he hears whispers.
Yeah,
but not like the wind show up. Just he hears like, it's like whoa, like someone's whispering in his ear or some shit. But like no one he can see.
And it's the perfect setup too, because he's going on like technically part of this next part by himself until they reignite,
which also didn't happen in the book. Fuck that.
Where will you go?
You know what I'm saying? So like they can have the perfect setup to have him experience hallucinations of lose like there and like. Fucking just chilling in his mind.
It's the beginning.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, instead of the whole thing that happened, the way they illustrated the madness of fucking Old Gain is that the wind showed up. I hope it's subtler than that, because subtlety would one be a mindfuck and two be a better way to do it.
Run may be the driver.
Right? And they, like I said, they're setting him up for his own part of his adventure, so he could be literally losing his mind as he's like traveling because he shot his laser once, and that would redeem some of this stuff. This weirdness from this part to me if they decide to set him up to be like, yeah, he's gaining more and more awareness of the way.
Oh yeah, I think that might have been the Quindiar seal. Yeah, that was the Quindiar seal. It was huge. And the book was like that's awesome so shit.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Why the fuck did they make it so big?
And also the Horn of Valir is supposed to be here too. I think what they found in Faldar was the Horn of Valir.
Oh yeah, because they didn't reveal. That's right, they didn't reveal exactly.
Spoilers, nigga. But Horn of Valir can summon all the past heroes that of legend. They come back.
Yeah, the heroic ashes.
Yeah, pretty much. It's exactly that actually. But they were gonna use it to stop the horde of Trollocs, but clearly that shit didn't fucking work.
I know, right?
Because the next book is the Wild Hunt, if I remember correctly, and that is the hunt for the Horn of Valir. Even though they know it, and in the book they took the Horn of Valir to also, this didn't fucking happen either. Moraine had her powers for the longest time.
Yeah, this is like one of those fucking like flash.
Oh my god.
Why?
Why
the plot needs to happen? It's like
Moraine did like 3 things.
She did like a handful of things.
She hid her bathwater. She made the portal. She killed all those Trollocs. And then she made the portal to a lover or whatever. And that's it. It's like 4 things.
Yeah.
Why take her powers away now?
Yeah, right. Like, because we don't want her to do 5 things.
She was like, I'm a magic back life because we can't have killed everyone.
I was gonna say also the one power acts very arbitrary too.
This would soft lock the story.
Yeah,
we kill Nynaeve.
Yeah, we need like the story to keep going.
Yeah, right. We need this narrative to have a development, and Nynaeve.
That's why it's so weird that a lot of like so much stuff happened. That why would they do it though? Because the plot still needs to happen for the next. That's what we get for 8% speedruns.
Yeah, right? It's just end up sucking the ass.
Yeah.
Because like I said, this shit didn't fucking happen.
Man wasn't
this shit didn't fucking happen. Damn it. He can just randomly wander off after this shit.
Man, this part is what made me even this episode is terrible.
Yeah, it's so
what are they
bad.
doing? Like, what are they? Damn, it's so good. It has so many episodes. What are they doing?
Because what are they gonna do? Are they gonna pay out the next season with him wandering through the blight?
Like I said, if they pay some of it off where he's losing his mind and seeing Luz Theron, I would be like, fine, okay.
Yeah, cool.
You did it.
And maybe he wanders to Camelin. Maybe that's where he's headed.
And that motivates the rest of the characters to go meet him in Camelin.
Mm-hmm.
That would be redemption, but we don't know. That's why I was like, I was so just disappointed in the end of this episode and just everything that happened.
I just hope they bring different energy next season. That's all I want them to do.
Right.
The Witcher was fucking good, damn it.
Yeah, and people say, oh, it was boring in parts. And I'm like, they were setting up the story. Like, I need to calm down. Like,
yeah, right.
They could be doing this right now to make punch the wall.
Yeah, right. It was boring if you're not into the elements. If you weren't wrapped in the fucking development of the story.
It's like I don't even know shit about The Witcher, but it was better than this. This season finale was definitely a lot better.
You know, because if you're just casually into it, I understand that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Like that's how they get their money. Is casual watching.
It's casuals, but casuals also don't have the fine tuned fucking goddamn senses for this kind of thing. You know, because it's a lot. Fantasy series are a fucking lot.
Yeah, like
and there's a lot of council meetings and secret talks. It's not all lightning and fire. And
it's not all sword fights and like legendary prophecy. Sometimes they gotta talk about the expenses of the kingdom.
For real.
Like, and this is gonna get to one of those like, oof, y'all. There's a lot of cool stuff, and then there's a lot of they're gonna have to show that Rand is actually the ruler.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. This happens a lot in the book. Like, trust me, it does. He does a bunch of cool shit. There's a bunch of lulls, and you're gonna have to be okay with it. Political backstabbing and all that good stuff, because niggas did not believe he was the Dragon Reborn, and people did literally plot against him, which is weird to me because I'd be jumping behind him hoping that nothing happened. For real, like him and men, we'd be such good friends. I'm like, you can tell the future, and you would have the ultimate shield, basically. Like, got plot on for most of this. Like, he's supposed to. Also, they decided to make them Pacific Islanders, like. I mean, that's fine. Well, in the books, they were black. Yeah. I mean, there's, like, to me, it's like they decided to give them something. Like, something see, this is what I was like, man, see, if they really channeling a shit ton, why are they not, like, I don't know, making the water, like, just jump, like, the water become high, or, like, just the land to jump onto your body and kill you. Like, all Trollocs, like, she did it. Yeah, they could open up a chasm, then niggas slide it, and then tilt the ground a bit. Slide right into it, and then just... Then they would close it like nothing. But they also had, like, a bunch of ships little bitches, so, like... Alright, so that's enough of this. Yeah, that's... Alright, y'all. It was not good. Yeah, it wasn't good. I hope next season they don't bring any of this energy back with them. Like, they literally come back in fresh face, they, like, rub the sleep out their eyes, and like, man, we totally didn't even know what was like, it? If they start off next season with Rand hallucinating Luz Theron, I'd be okay with it. I'd be like, okay... At least they're trying to have some of the story from the book happen, whereas he started channeling as soon as he channeled or like started channeling, the craziness started. But like, and even like subtle hallucinations, not like full body, not him seeing it, not the fucking one power beatboxing into his fucking ear. No, he hears whispers, and those whispers start to build up over time, and he can't sleep. And Luz Theron is either laughing, crying, or talking that shit. Yeah, even though he might be more reserved, because it looks like that version of Luz Theron was definitely a little bit more reserved than like Well, it's funny. I mean, I'm trying to. You don't know what the fuck. I'm trying to reach because he's only there for 5. He's only there for a minute. Luz Theron was insane. He was like Hercules at the end of his life. He murdered his wife with his power. Yeah, and he raised the whole like mountain. Yeah, he lifted it up off the ground. Yeah, with his mind. Yeah, he was just like, oh, I'm so sad. Yep, but we'll see. And yeah, we're gonna be moving on to our next series, which is actually we're gonna be doing a Bel Air video because. But we love Bel Air. Bel Air is amazing. Bel Air is better than this shit. Yeah. The thing is, I don't even need that firepower. I mean, from the way that Uncle Phil, the way Uncle Phil was training in the episode, his candidacy, the end of his race for he's trying to be the Attorney General. My aunt would piss fight. Yeah, for real. He might piss fight the whole police force. but okay, so we're gonna do that video too. We don't even know how many episodes like Bel Air, so be posted for that one. But we're gonna do it Invincible next because it's gonna be the opposite. I can tell you, the viewers, what happened in Invincible because I read every comic, and I spent a lot of time at work. I've seen the highlights. I haven't seen the the stuff that people hate. Because
people
hate stuff about the fucking
Ember. But we'll get to that.
Yeah,
I hate her too.
Yeah, she sucks. And we're probably gonna do a reaction. I haven't watched the Lord of the Rings fucking.
Me neither. I haven't watched anything about Lord of the Rings besides that. We're just gonna get another dose of British accents because, dude, every fantasy area is fantasy Britain as far as.
So yeah, we're gonna do a reaction to the fucking the Lord of the Rings fucking eventually. It's been out for like a minute, so people have already seen it. But we haven't seen it, niggas.
Yeah, and I haven't had really much interest besides making a video about it, watching it, because I just want to watch the product.
Me too. I mean, I like the original Lord of the Rings. I like it a lot.
Me too.
It's like one of my indoctrination moments of like high fantasy shit. Like,
yeah.
You know, usually black people don't like watch people talk about fucking, you know, politics and shit, but I'm in rap. I love Lord of the Rings. I love the fucking Game of Thrones. I fucking loved Harry Potter back in the day.
Right.
I fucking love all that shit.
My indoctrination was a lesser known series called The Circle of Magic by Tamora Pierce. I read that. It was very YA. But, you know, it had magic, had black characters. It was amazing.
I mean, there's a black fantasy series that's going to come out, but we won't talk about it until they, like, drop the trailer. Then you might get to see our sister, because we're going to fight her. Hopefully by them guys.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that shit's crazy. I need to listen to that audiobook. But anyway.
It's really good. Anyway, that's what's bad.
Yeah, anyway, to loop
back around. I time to watch it for the third time.
Me too. God damn, watch it twice already, and it didn't get me better.
But yeah, you know, like, comment, subscribe to your mom, your dad, and, you know, we'll see you on the next one.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Deuces.